Hey guys, Super Retrocade here. So what I'm up to today is I have a Sega Genesis Model 2 that I'm replacing all the capacitors on with a cap kit from Console5. So this Genesis is a Model 2 VA3, and if you go to Console5, you can look up your different model or your different systems and the different models for them. So I bought a cap kit that was for the Genesis Model 2 version VA3. And what I've been doing is I've been going around the board and I've been replacing all these capacitors with the equivalent capacitors from Console5. So one of the first things to know is Console5 doesn't send you the exact same rated capacitors. The capacitors that they send you, the voltage will vary, but the voltage is typically voltage is going to be more on the ones they send you, but the capacitance is going to be the same. So if you have a 10 UF or a 100 UF, that's how you match them. So this is a very long, painstaking process, especially since I don't have a desoldering gun. So I've just been using this pump. So for the sake of time and the fact that I figured no one would care to watch a 3-hour video of me doing this, I've already replaced all of the capacitors except for the last two. And my thought with that was that I could show you guys the process that I'm using to do this. So all these black capacitors on here are the ones they sent. And these last two blue ones are the two that I have left to replace. Now this Genesis isn't modded in any way, so I've just been using it with my PVM through composite. So once I'm done replacing these capacitors, I'm going to hook it up to my PVM and try it through composite and make sure it still works. So in order to desolder these, what I've been doing is I just have these two left. So these two are here and here. What I've been doing is I've been applying no clean to the contacts, and then I have been adding solder to them, adding fresh solder to them, so that it's easier to heat up their pads. Gonna add a little solder to that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. So I added solder to their pads. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my iron on it, and I'm just going to pull on the capacitor, trying to get the leg out of the socket. And then I'm going to alternate with the other leg, trying to get the other leg out. Okay, I got one out. Ooh. Found something hot over there. Okay, I got one leg out. I'm going to try to get the other leg. Okay, so that's the first capacitor. Let's say 100 UF, which I think is microfarad. What is this other one? Just gonna look to see if I need to keep them straight. This one's also 100, so I don't have to worry about which was where. I'll start pulling on this one. This one's right next to this button, and I don't want to mess up this button, the power button. So I'm just gonna kind of think I got that leg out. There we go. And that method has not resulted in me lifting any pads, thankfully. The only thing I'm wondering about is there's one spot where there's a capacitor on the motherboard, but I don't think there was ever a capacitor connected there, but I'm going to end up with one extra capacitor. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to end up with one extra capacitor, so I'm pretty confident about it, but okay, so here are the two I just removed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add more solder to them, to their points, before I try to desolder it. So right now I have the component out, but I want to clear the solder so I can get the legs of the new capacitor through. So I'm going to take this, heat it up, pull it back a little bit. That one did not get it all. There, I think I did. Nope. There I did. Perfect. And one more, come on. Perfect. Clean off the board. So now I need two 100s, which must be these. Yep. So what do I got left? I got a 10 microfarad left. Hopefully they gave me an extra one, or maybe sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. I don't know. Like I said, I've been at this for about 3 hours. If you do a lot of this, you want to get a desoldering gun. I'm just kind of doing this to work on my desoldering skills a little bit. And I ordered a triple bypass that I think I'm going to put in this. Then as far as polarity, capacitors have a negative sign where their stripe is. And on the Genesis, they were nice enough to label the polarity every spot that you got a capacitor. I'm going to have to get the rest of this tape off here. I thought I could put it through and just cut it off, but it doesn't want to fit. Maybe I'll just cut that leg. Also, the longer leg is positive. So I'm going to put positive, negative, got that guy in there. And the last one, positive and negative. Now I just need to solder these guys in. Flip it over and take a little no clean. Take a little solder, my soldering iron. Make a nice little contact. Perfect. Now, assuming I did them all right, I've got a fully recapped Genesis 2. Oh. So there that is. So what I'll probably do now is cut away. And I have one capacitor left, but I don't see where it would have been. I think they just gave me an extra. So now what I'm going to do, now that it's recapped, I'm going to cut away and put, kind of clean up my workspace. And then I'm going to show you guys it hooked up to my PVM and through composite, and hopefully the audio is good and the video is as good as composite gets. So I'll cut back once I've got everything squared away. Okay guys, I'm back. So I finished my cap replacement and I have everything set back up. So I fired up my TV. It did I did already power it on, but I haven't tried hooking it up to I haven't tried playing it on the TV yet, so that's a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna turn off some of these lights. So I can see the screen a little better. Okay, so let's see if we hear anything weird or see anything weird. Oh, what's a game I know? See, that's a problem. There's not very many Genesis games that I know. So I was playing Rocket Knight earlier. So let's fire that up again. I'm going to turn the sound up. And those little artifacts at the top, they were there before too. I'm not sure if the what's the triple bypass fixes that or what, but I think that's just how this game is. If I can figure out the menu here. Okay, options. Okay. Hit another way. Yeah, it seems to work. I'm not missing any sound effects or anything. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so it looks like I successfully did a cap replacement on my Sega Genesis Model 2. The cap kit was purchased from Console5, and I'd say it was more difficult to do, and part of the reason I wanted to do it was to just increase my skills of desoldering, because I don't really do this enough to invest in a desoldering gun, because I think a cheapo one's $200 and a good one's $500. So, but it's pretty cool that this Genesis now has brand new caps. So this is Super Retrocade. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.